Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. The Nats find themselves. Joe Ross gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Leading off for the Braves.
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
First offering on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. And your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ender Inciarte is retired to kick off the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a little tapper. Ross is 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Rendon has it. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Striding in, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dawson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves strand 1, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped high in the air. Culberson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, center fielder.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Andre Dawson.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Andre Dawson. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. On the move is Eaton. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Eaton stands at second with 2 gone. Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies, is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The next 0-2. Rounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. And he takes strike two. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's 1 for 5. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Howie Kendrick.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that is going to get down out there. Extra bases for Kendrick. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now is Anthony Rendon. His career line with Boltonevich. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Gone!
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 7th.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9th. Pitcher Joe.
In now for Washington, Joe Ross. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the Leading off the inning, Mike Foltynewicz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Zimmerman is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
1 away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. In now is Adam Eaton, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Bullet back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the runner's trying for third. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adams is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman, who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, catcher.
Riding in once again, Tyler Flowers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. They'll try again, 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Howie Kendrick will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Carter.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lane Adams. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready for another chance? Johan Camargo. First time up, he went down looking. Camargo, just 24 years of age. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dawson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff with pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Zimmerman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Braves are set down. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Leading off for the Nationals, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Zimmerman leads off second with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeman right there, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second, and he's safe. Here's Bryce Harper now. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. Nationals. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of games left in this one.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Turner over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dawson moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Eaton. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Ready for another shot now. Andre Dawson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Washington. Second
Here's
baseman.
Howie Kendrick, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The batter.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Hit to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Two out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Inciarte is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Number 8, Gary
And the
Carter.
Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from. But
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Now
Digging in once again, Joe Ross. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Up next for the
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. A bullet to first base.
The center fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. Ready for another shot now, Lane Adams. We're in the 8th.
Leading off for Atlanta, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The next 0-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. hit weekly back to the mound. Barehanded at his knees. Not in time. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup, just missed inside. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Camargo stands at first with one out. There's a strike. To 2-2 now. Now another 2-2. A little bouncer. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Rendon is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Kurt Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for Atlanta.
Now pitching for the Braves.
New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting. The Australian-born Peter Moylan.
Leading off for Washington.
First offering on its way.
Andre Dawson.
Left center, base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting. Second.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
The third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo brings it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building. We are set for what remains in this one. Here's Ender Inciarte. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
No balls and a strike to count. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.